you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Janie and this is Taylor Eternal. So today we are going to be doing a cook with me, which is going to be homemade chili, but a meaty chili. So this is going to be a part of my cook with me series, and we are going to be making a homemade meaty chili. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we do, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment. If you like this kind of content, definitely give me a comment and share the video, please. Okay, so let's get into this video. Let's start making this chili. Okay, you guys, so first things first is the ingredients. I have 2 packs of McCormick's chili packets. One is the original, the other one is the mild. I also have some beef broth. We have 1 can of kidney beans, 1 can of pinto beans. We have 1 can of diced tomatoes. We also have 1 can of kernel corn, and we have 2 cans of tomato paste. For the seasonings, we have some salt, some seasoning salt, chili powder, black pepper, some ground cumin, and some oregano. So these are all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using in the chili today. Now for the meat, we have some stew meat. This is a Texas barbecue beef brisket. I'm also going to be using this tri-tip roast. I have 3 pounds of the 80/20 ground beef. We've got some hickory smoked bacon that we're going to be using. And now this beef smoked sausage I took out, but I actually do not end up using this, but that's optional. You can use that as well. So for the vegetables, I have a red pepper, a bell pepper. I'm going to be using 2 celery stalks. I have 1 jalapeno pepper, 1 sweet onion, and some garlic. So first thing I'm going to be doing today, you guys, is I'm going to go ahead and fry up this bacon. Okay, so we're going to be using the bacon to put the ground beef in, and we're going to use that bacon and chop it up into the meat as well. Now I want you guys to take a look at this. This is my friend Mia Chanel. She also has a Cook With Me channel. She's got some Soul Food Fridays. You guys go over there and check her out, honey. She has all kinds of excellent things, some great vlogs, things that you guys will enjoy. So check out Mia Chanel on YouTube as well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up this bacon, get it cooked all up nice and good. While I wait for that, I'm gonna start chopping up my celery. And you just want to chop this up in fine pieces, no particular way. You can make them big, you can chop them up small, just depends on your preference and your preference of how you like celery. Then I'm going to be chopping up the bell pepper. So just kind of get down the middle here, and then I'm also going to cut it into some fine pieces. So again, you can chop this up any way that you prefer. You can have it big, you can have it small, whatever your preference is on how you like to have your vegetables. If you like your onions to be chopped up nice and big as opposed to diced, that works as well. Here I'm just dicing up the red peppers, dicing up the green peppers, and that is how I'm going to mix my vegetables in. Now same thing with the onions. I could just put them into the pan just like this, nice and big, but I'm going to go ahead and dice these up as well. Okay, so we're just cutting up all the vegetables right now. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and season the meat with some salt, some pepper, just putting a little pinch of that in there. There is the cumin. You can season this to your preference as well if you want just a pinch of salt, or you can go in a little crazy with some seasoning. Here's the cumin that I'm putting in. There's the seasoned salt. You're going to just mix that around for flavor, of course. So I've got the ground beef in one pan, and I also have the chuck roast in the other pan there. So now I'm going to season the chuck roast. So that's some seasoned salt that I just put in there, some salt, using the exact same seasonings that I use for the ground beef. There's the oregano and the cumin, and now some black pepper. Okay, we're just going to mix that around and cook that into the meat. It's looking good. Okay, now it's time for the vegetables. So I have the onions, and if you take a really close look, there's some garlic in there as well. There's the green bell pepper along with the jalapeno, the celery, and now the red peppers. That's all going into the skillet. We're going to fry that up. Mix all those vegetables in there together. Now I'm putting in some vegetable oil. You can use vegetable oil or olive oil. And I'm going to use that to mix in with the vegetables. Okay, so now I'm going in and I'm putting the chuck roast in. So these are the big pieces of the meat that I've had. And I'm going to mix that around in the vegetables. And then now I'm going to be putting in the ground beef. So remember, you guys, this is a meaty chili. Look at all that meat. Mixing in some more of that ground beef, the very last of it. Okay, so we're just wanting to blend the vegetables and blend the meat in together so that flavor comes in. Now it's time to crunch up the bacon bits in there. So this isn't exactly bacon bits, but these are bacon pieces. So you just want to put those in as well. We're using that for flavor. You can just break those up however you like. Big pieces, small pieces, whatever your preference is. Now I'm going in with the beef broth. And we want this to cook the meats as well. So mixing that around in there with the bacon and the vegetables. We got all the meat in the pan. Now I'm going to put in the original McCormick's chili packets. That is a total of 2 packets that I'm using. So this is the original. My first can of pinto beans. Dumping that in as well. Look at all that meat, you guys. It is looking and smelling so good. You can see the vegetables. Again, if you want to chop your vegetables up bigger, then you can do that as well. But it is looking really, really good. So now I'm going in with some chili powder along with the seasonings, the McCormick seasonings. I'm going in with some chili powder. This is an optional step. You don't have to have the extra chili powder. I like it because I do like my chili to have that chili taste to it. So I add a little chili powder in for flavor as well. Okay, so now I'm going to dump my first can of tomato paste in here. And I'm going to let that cook in with the meat. Oh, that is looking so good. So just mixing that around in the meat. We want that to cook in with the meat on the skillet. And now I have transferred the meat, the chili, from the skillet over to the crock pot. And I'm mixing in some corn and some diced tomatoes. Stirring that in. We're going to let this sit in the crock pot and cook and tenderize that meat even more. It is looking so delicious, you guys. Okay, so now I'm adding in that second can of tomato paste that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. So the second can of tomato paste, it is going to slow cook in the crock pot in with the flavors along with the meat. Adding some more broth. Because now we're going to let the slow cooker do its thing. And all these flavors are just going to slowly cook. Now the last ingredient that I'm going to be adding to the chili is a little bit more chili powder, and that is all that we're going to put in here, and we're ready to let it slow cook. Okay, you guys, so we are all done with the chili. I did go ahead and put it into the crock pot and kind of let it sit there, let it simmer on warm and low. So it is all done. Let's take a look at it, and let's take a look at this chili. Okay, so it's been sitting in the crock pot for a few hours. As you guys can see, there's some corn in there. We got some kidney beans, some pinto beans. We've got some diced tomatoes in there, some ground beef. We got chunks of chunk pot roast along with, beef pot roast along with some sirloin tip steak in there as well. So we've got a little bit of everything in here, you guys, and this is what it is looking like. So it smells good. It has the entire house smelling absolutely delicious. The aroma is just to die for. Now you can top this off with some sour cream, some cheese, some chives, along with some cornbread or some crackers, whatever your preference is. But look at all that chunk of meat, you guys. This is a very meaty pot roast. And pot roast, Lord have mercy, chili honey, not pot roast. And then I've also got some bits of bacon in there, so you can see there's bits of bacon in there. So there is meat in every bite. Now what I didn't do was I didn't put the sausage in here, you guys. My husband thought it was a bit too much meat, so I didn't put the sausage in here, but everything else is in here aside from the sausage. So we'll do the sausage next time, okay? So let me show you guys some of these sides that we're gonna have with this chili today. Okay, you guys, so here are some toppings that you can use on the chili. So we've got some red onion over there. We've got some chives, some sour cream, some oyster crackers, and then there's some cheddar cheese. Now, if I haven't mentioned to you, today is our annual chili cook-off. So our neighbors, we all get together every year and we have a chili cook-off, so a chili contest. So this is a part of that. I am going to be doing a separate vlog on that. So if you want to see the outcome of that, please check my channel for the vlog on the chili cook-off. Check it and see if I won. Maybe this is an award-winning chili. That's what we want. So now these are just some of the other dishes or items that I'm going to be taking out to the chili cook-off as well. We got some sweets, some fruit here, and some cupcakes for the little ones as well. I also made some cornbread. Let me turn this. Okay, you guys, so I also made some cornbread to go along with this chili for the cornbread lovers. We got some oyster crackers for the cracker lovers who like their chili with crackers. So we got a little bit of everything for everybody. So I'm going to end this video by saying please like, subscribe, and comment to this channel. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And again, if you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We got a little bit of everything. This is just a part of my cooking series. Stay tuned for more of Cook with Me. We've got some Thanksgiving meals coming up, some Christmas meals, along with some New Year's dinners coming. So stay tuned for that as well. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.